Perfect. Perfect.
What's going on, people? I'm back with another live stream. What's going on? Make sure y'all like the stream. We're going to talk about a topic that has been on my mind recently. And I felt the need to speak on it. I was actually going to use another thumbnail, but I said, nah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be here, just clickbaiting or whatever. Even though it's not clickbait, this is actually going to be a bit of a response, but also a response to you females that are making these fucking videos. Like, why? And we're going to get into that, okay? But shout out to everybody that's here. Shout out to the moderators. Rain and Woman, when I went back to streaming on this channel yesterday, I had took all the mods off of it. That's what I normally do when I stream on a different channel. And when everybody was coming in, I was going to remod everybody. And it won't let me remod you. Maybe on the next show you'll be modded up. I'll probably be back on Jada Black live streams too. So make sure y'all subscribe to this channel because I'm going to be going live on here more. So make sure y'all go and do that. So I was sent a video. Hold on, let me get to the shout outs. Shout out to everybody that's here. Shout out to everybody who hit the super chat early. Hopefully y'all hit the super chat a lot tonight. Cause y'all know I got people that don't like me that still watch anyway. They get really upset when y'all donate, okay? So it's going to Degenerate, Vern, okay. Willie, Troy, Duvall, Truckin' Ridiculous, Alicia, Antonio, Morpheus, Sean G, It's Just Politics, Marv, Gemini, Josh, Raining Woman, Spirit, Yusuke, Michael, let's see, Naima, Raphael, Josh, let's see, The High and Drunk, Freelance was good, Omega Dress, Dollar Washer, Sucker Free, William, Brian, Take Man, Ty, NCTKG, Jarrell, Rhea, Bex, NED, Autumn. Shout out to Josh, says they looking for non-sexual attention. I guess so. Shout out to Freelance, a little nugget for the tip jar. Appreciate that. Let's see. Autumn, LD, Sadia, Major, Danny, Shira. Let's see. Broncos, 1985, Mike Hill. Vernon, 85 was good. Let's see. Keith was good. I was sent a video. I uploaded a video today. Y'all need to make sure y'all go and watch it. Uploaded a video about Trey Songz stealing Future's girlfriend, who was the daughter of Steve Harvey. Shout out to Spirit of Yuzuka. Said the revolution shall not be televised. Absolutely not. It's going to be right here on social media. Appreciate that. So make sure y'all go and check the video. Let me put it in the chat room. Y'all make sure y'all go and check that video out. Let's see. Cassie, MGTOW is men going your own way. It's an interesting concept. You should look it up. But we're going to talk about the women, okay? Shout out to Shira, Washington. I'm going to talk about two different groups of women, okay? There are the women who you may see on my platform who basically stay in their own lane. They're not out here trying to dictate to men what they should and shouldn't do. And then you got the women that's out here trying to fool men into believing that they are different and they are the women that men should want to support, right? Shout out to Willie Beeman. Says, don't fall for the BS. These feminists are trying to infiltrate MGTOW and destroy it from within. You know what's very interesting? There was a female who made a video today and it was sent to me. Somebody sent it to me. The video is called "Micto Community Made Me Do This." It's a female by the name of Olivia Alexa. Y'all may know who she is. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can show y'all who it is. She made a video today, right? She made a video today. It was sent to me. And she was upset. She was very upset that people did not buy the bullshit from her other video. Now, I commented on that video and I said, interesting video. She actually loved the comment, right? But when people started to reply to me, I replied to this one guy, you know, I'm a skeptic. I see through a lot of BS, but she seems to have done a little bit more research than the women that I have seen make videos before. Do y'all know she went back and unloved my comment? Went back and unloved my comment. Shout out to Take, man. Says women talking MGTOW like they're sports fanatics. You know? And she really thought that her video was going to win the approval of MGTOW. But what she has to understand is guys aren't looking for women to support it. That's the thing. This isn't the MRA. This isn't the MRA. Okay? And because this isn't the men's rights movement, MGTOW isn't seeking to have women support them. They're just not. Now, you do have MGTOWs who are more extreme than the other. You have MGTOWs who are more, you know, against women, and they go off on them, and they talking about how they'll never sleep with them again. They're waiting for the robots. I'm not one of those people. I don't support those people. I support MGTOWs who are about, you know, philosophy. They're about building a different lifestyle that revolves around being, you know, basically being the best you can be. Okay? What's going on, Love Homes? Make sure you like the video. So I want y'all to understand that I'm going to discuss her and a few other people, okay, who spoke on MGTOW. I just want to talk to these people. I just want to really just have a serious conversation with these people. You made the first video, and you should have understood that people are going to take issue with what you're saying. You cannot lump everybody into a group because of what one person says. Just because you had guys making response videos to you, going in the comment section, calling you names, that stuff happens on YouTube. Not everybody is going to 100% agree with you. So when you are a woman and you are dealing with that particular ideology, you have to understand there are different groups in that ideology. Everybody ain't on one accord. Everybody ain't on the same wavelength, okay? So I understand you felt like, you know, you were going to win these guys over, but it didn't happen. Then you make this new video and you're angry. Why are you angry? Did you expect these guys to 100% support you? You didn't think that they would make response videos? Look at all the response videos that Shira 7 had. All these dudes did response videos to Shira 7. When this was, like late last year? Shira 7 didn't even give a shit. She got the attention and validation she wanted. She loved it. She loved the attention that she got. Okay? She loved the attention. So let's listen to what she had to say, and it's a polar opposite of what she said in the other video. Okay? It's polar opposite. Let me see. Let me get this. Okay, let's get the other video. We're gonna listen to both videos. And y'all will see the difference in those particular videos. But I just want all of you females to understand, stop making videos about MGTOW if you don't want the venom that's gonna come from certain groups in MGTOW. Because listen, there's guys who call themselves MGTOWs who I think are lames. I think they're idiots. I think they're clowns. I think they are truly beta males. I don't agree with them. I don't fuck with them. But we gonna listen to the first video that Olivia Alexa did.
So on my way home back from a photo shoot today, I received an inbox from a guy asking me what was my viewpoint on the men go their own way movement. Now, me being who I am, I go to YouTube and I type in MGTOW. And I see videos that men have uploaded, expressing how they feel about the men go their own way movement, expressing, why they chose the MGTO, the men go their own way movement, and just all of these, this array of videos. Underneath their videos, all I see are women who are man bashing them for deciding to go their own way. Now, let me start off by saying I find this whole paradigm to be completely and utterly contradictory. And I say that because when you see women who are proclaiming to be feminists and proclaiming that oh so proudly, because the feminist movement is supposed to be about women empowerment and uplifting women and equality and being treated fair and all these other type of cliches. When you see a woman toting that so proudly, toting that around, you're not supposed to have a problem with it, right? But as soon as a man starts a movement that's for the betterment of him and other men, manhood, now all of a sudden it's a problem. I'm going to let you fellas in on a little secret. The reason that women have a problem with the MGTOW movement is because it doesn't involve them. Okay?
That's a very important thing to remember. That MGTOW is not about the women in it. Okay? It never has been. And it's not really. In the other video, she called it the organization. But I want y'all to understand, it's not designed for women, It's meant for men who have a certain way of thinking in life to go in that particular direction. They have made a choice, And they're choosing to not be part of the traditionalist structure that men have been caught in, even though women are outside of that nowadays, seem like. But you still got men who think with that same mindset, but that mindset is getting them hurt. What I mean hurt is socially in relationships. It's hurting them, But it's never meant to include anybody. So I think when you are a female and you make videos about MGTOW, understand that it's not about including you. You're always going to be on the outside looking in. I know that's tough for some of them. I know it's tough. I know you want to be a part of it. But at the end of the day, you can't. You can't be a part of it. Because it's men going your own way. It's not the men's rights movement. Okay? It's not the men's rights movement.
It X's them out. The men go their own way movement does not exclude all women. I really want to be clear about this. It does, however, exclude certain types of women. And these are the same types of women who have an issue with this movement because they understand and realize that the only reason MGTOW movement is a thing and is relevant is because it stems and it has its inception in women like them. Women who see the world in crazy ways, who deal with men, carelessly, recklessly, who talk recklessly. Because let's be real, men are waking up and realizing their importance in this world now more than ever. So if a man decides to go MGTOW or decides to go on his own path, that should be nothing but applauded. It shouldn't be made fun of, ridiculed, or mocked. Because the MGTOW movement does not say F women, we don't need women. It does, however, say that until I find my queen, until I find the woman who can invest the same kind of love, dedication, honesty, attention, affection that I invest into her, then I'm going my own way and I'm better on myself in that pursuit. Until women take self accountability and admit the huge and major role that they have played in the inception of the MGTOW movement, until women realize the very, very simple paradigm that a man has to feel respected first before he feels loved, men will continue to go their own way. Because the truth of the matter is, the MGTOW movement is the spawn of the mindset that the feminist movement has created in some women.
I don't know. The acronym of MGTOW, okay? The acronym of MGTOW is something that's fairly recent. I think the only people who are the basically the spawn of feminism and just the basically, the direct results of feminist the ideology into women are black men. These men who were forced out of the homes when these women decided that they can do everything on their own. But feminism's been around for almost 50 years, almost. The ideology. MGTOW, the acronym, is fairly recent, as of about 6-7 years ago? But let's go deeper.
Men have been forced to go their own way. And until you can understand the deeply seated, deeply rooted roots of this movement, you will never understand the plight of men, why they feel the way they do, why they think the way they do, and why they're going their own way in such large numbers. Okay? So, these are my thoughts on the...
Okay. Now, that's what she said in that video. Let's fast forward to a couple days later, and this is her response to all you guys that went in her comment section. I want y'all to pay close attention to the end. Okay, shout out to the Loving Home, says super late fee. Life has been crazy. Well, okay, Loving Home, just don't make it a trend. Appreciate it.
Originally, I wasn't even going to do this video. However, there's been such an overwhelming response from my last MGTOW video that I did, both positive and negative, mostly negative, that I felt like that there was a lot of things that I really wanted to speak on. Now, let me first start by saying I have always been the #1 supporter and in the corner of my kings, even going back into 2015.
Her kings, black people. Why do we, even though she's, she's more on the mixed side, but why do we call each other kings and queens? Like, I'm not calling no woman a queen, okay? But what's with all this king and queen bullshit? Y'all got to stop doing this in 2018. Well, it's about to be 2019. Well, don't do it in 2019. Don't do it in 2019 with all this king and queen bullshit. Stop it. We need to put a stop and end to this. Nobody is a king and queen. You niggas did not come from royalty. I'm sorry to tell you, did not come from royalty. Okay? You're not royalty. You just you what, the African descendant. Maybe a few of y'all indigenous, but you ain't no king and queen family. Ain't no king and queen family. I'm telling you. There we go.
When I did my 5 reasons why you can't find a man video that had, women pissed off at me because I was calling them out and exposing certain behaviors within them. And yes, I do use the word kings, not as a term of endearment, but as a reminder of who you are and who you can be. I still stand by every single thing I said in my last MGTOW video. However, upon reading certain comments on my channel and on my video,
here she's about to generalize all MGTOWs.
And watching certain video responses coming directly from the MGTOW community about me, I want to say some of you guys are more bitter and emotional than the feminists that you all proclaim to hate so much. I'm reading comments on my channel talking about F women, we don't need women, excuse my language, bitches ain't shit, fuck these hoes, we just pump and dump them, we don't impregnate them, and all this other type of crazy stuff. But these are the...
Yo, for real though, who's saying that? Who's saying they just pump and dump women? Yo, who say that they're just pumping and dumping women? Some of you dudes ain't shit, man. Y'all talking about y'all just pumping and dumping them. You dudes ain't shit, man. Who's saying that? Come on now. Y'all telling this woman that y'all pumping and dumping? Come on now. Come on now, people. I know y'all not saying that. Why y'all saying that to this woman? Talking about y'all pumping and dumping. Come on now. No, y'all not saying that. No, you're not just saying this to her. This lady's making videos about MGTOW and she trying to get a better understanding. Y'all telling her, nah, we just pumping and dumping. You thank you for your video. But we pumps and dumps. That's what you saying? Is that what you saying? Is that what you saying? Come on now. No, y'all not just saying that. Let's go.
The same men that would be ready to blow somebody's head off if somebody pumped and dumped their daughter, or if somebody pumped and dumped their sister, or if somebody pumped and dumped their mother. And let's put some logic to that for a quick second. If the MGTOW movement goes worldwide, and
I think it's already gone worldwide. If you look at the fact that CNN is posting about it, you've had other blogs as well post about it. People know what MGTOW is now more than they did, I would say, a couple of months ago. You can't even put up MGTOW content without them demonetizing the shit out of it. Okay? So I would definitely say people know about it now.
Everybody's just having sex and nobody's impregnating anybody. How does the human race survive? That's the end of mankind. I really want y'all to put some logic before you say stuff. So for all of the men out there talking about how you don't need women, you actually do. Because without women, none of this is possible. Even your very existence as a man is not possible.
Now I want y'all to listen to this, to the other parts of it, which really just like it just shows that there's a tad bit of feminist ideology going on right there. Okay. If you don't like me stopping the video, you ain't got to watch, bruh. Okay? Because listen, it's something called fair use. And when you are doing a video response, you can't just play people content through, because that's not fair use.
That woman carried you, created you, and birthed you. And you have the nerve to want to be disrespectful to women. That's the hilarious part. For the first 60 days, when you're inside that woman's stomach, you are female. You don't even start developing male parts until after 60 days. So at one point in time, every single person walking this...
I want anybody who studies biology, especially human biology, put in the chat room, is that true or not? Was that a true statement or was that BS? Y'all can put that in the chat room. You can put in the chat room if you think that's BS. Is that real or is she, pulling a fib? Let's go.
Earth was female, which is why you have nipples like a woman.
Oh, what the?
Your penis and testicles are nothing more than our uterus and ovaries. The only difference is ours is on the inside and yours is on the outside. Same parts, different placement.
Is that why you got men who call themselves women? You got men who will say that they're women? Because of what she's saying? Have y'all heard that before? All BS, more feminine propaganda. Your genitals are not developed, true, but you still have your bloody chromosomes. Jesus. I just want to know from y'all. Tell me in the chat room. Just tell me in the chat room. I think the chat room is saying that it could be a fib,
And for all of the guys in my comments calling me bitch, dumbass hoe, stupid ass slut, like, come on, y'all, really? That doesn't bother me. Like, trying to insult me will not raise your testosterone, by the way.
Oh.
Come on, y'all can do better than that. Like, y'all can do better than the typical emotional male response when you feel like your ego has been targeted. Like, now your insecurities are just showing. Your whole organization is running off of emotion as opposed to logic.
Well, it's not an organization. It's not an organization. It isn't. It's an ideology. It's not even a damn movement. It's just an ideology. It's an ideology. Come on, man.
And when you run off of emotion, you sacrifice order. There's no order within your organization. You know, you guys talk all the time about not letting women infiltrate, and women are trying to infiltrate. But what you really need to be worried about are the infiltrators that's already in your circle. And how do I know they're there? Because they're also in my DMs, ready to give their left toe and sell y'all out for a simple hello. So where's your order?
Oh, are you brothers hitting this chick up in her DMs? And she did like a pause after she said that. She did like a pause, like if only you knew the simps that are calling themselves MGTOWs. This is a direct shot at you dudes who try to do both. Y'all go in on these women in these comment sections and chat rooms, and then you hitting them up in their DMs like, "Hey, you're beautiful. I love your videos." She just literally exposed a lot of you fake MGTOWs who like to go around talking shit about what other people are doing. Shout out to Antoine Wood. But she says y'all are in them DMs. Y'all should have seen a look on her face. She basically said that she knows exactly who y'all are. Are y'all content creators? Or are you just commenters? If you go look at the comment section of her latest video, you're going to see a lot of dudes over there. I barely saw any women over there. But you got a lot of dudes over there who are like ready to go to battle over what she's saying. What's going on, my man? Some of you motherfuckers can't say nothing about me. Y'all can't say nothing about me. Nothing. Nada. Zero. Because I don't... Listen, I have women on my channel, but like I said again, those women stay in their lane. You know, they're not trying to change the mindsets of men. They go about what they do. Now, you got some women that'll come around who's fake as shit. Okay? But those women usually don't last long. Those women come around, and then once they realize that I see right through their BS, they're usually out of there. They're usually out of there. Okay? Make sure y'all like the stream, man. Don't be just watching and just lurking. Like the stream. She says y'all out here doing both.
So you guys can keep trying to come for me if you like. But until the next video, I'll see.
Okay. Shout out to the great Pyrenees. Shout out to the dudes who scream they're a MGTOW because they keep getting curved. Yeah. I haven't had an experience getting curved in a while. But appreciate that. Shout out to great Pyrenees. You do got, listen, man, you got incels. You got incels in MGTOW. You do have incels who call themselves MGTOW. Them incels probably were the main ones who were going in on her. Shout out to Age of Machine, says roast them, Jaye. You probably had a bunch of incels who were in the comment section but would still try to hit her up, you know? Naima say, who would curve Jada Black? I don't know who would curve me, Naima. You know, you in her inbox, Jay. I have never been to her Facebook or Instagram page. So I don't think I'm inboxing her. So that'll be no. And trust me, she probably got about 30, 40 other dudes who she probably deals with on a day-to-day basis. So I am not trying to be a part of that group. Julia, MGTOW means men going their own way. That's what that means. You know? Unique F says the female community apologized for this mess. Man, I'm telling y'all, a lot of y'all are doing a bunch of double dipping. Y'all come to my chat rooms and comment sections, y'all be mad at the women that y'all see, but then y'all be trying to hit these women up. I know what y'all be doing. Again, nothing gets past me. I know what y'all be doing. I know y'all probably be sending photos of yourself and different posts and things of that nature. I know what y'all be doing. Sosa, no, I don't believe so. I don't believe so. Shout out to Micto Darius. Micto Darius wouldn't do nothing like that. I'm talking about these incels who cannot get a woman for anything. Now, I don't have an issue with incels in general, but they're the ones screaming Micto the most. They're the ones screaming Micto the most. But I can't listen. Listen, if you're a single guy and you want to holler and see what happens, do you. Okay, but don't be coming back to me talking about you Micto and you want to step away from these women. Dude, stop. Just stop. You know? Just stop. This woman literally bragged about y'all hitting her up, but then y'all in her comment section dissing her and making videos about her. She's taking a direct shot at y'all. Okay? So understand that I have no issue with this chick. None. But I just felt like with this particular situation, I felt like she was kind of in the wrong because you didn't have to make a video about it. And if, let's say your first video, it did not go it quite exactly how you thought. That doesn't mean that you need to make a follow-up video proving them right. The second video proves them right. It proves them right. So understand, ladies, you do not have to tell MGTOWs how different of a woman you are. Go out in the world and prove it. That's all you got to do. You will get recognition based off of what you do in life, not what you say you do in life. You understand that? Understand that, man. MGTOW is an ideology, man. They're not trying to change anything. But they don't need women making video after video about it, getting mad because people didn't accept what they said in the first one. If you got a negative response, all you had to do was say, okay, then maybe I shouldn't talk about those topics. But why make a follow-up video making it worse? And then you go and talk about how these guys are hitting you up and talk about they're emotional and putting them all into one category. Like, come on, man, seriously. What she should have done was she should have went to the MGTOW content creators and spoke to them if she had questions, if she was going to do a video. Listen, every MGTOW ain't the same. I had dudes who called themselves MGTOWs making videos about me when I first started, going in comment sections, trolling me. Because they're butthurt because nobody watches them. Nobody wanted to listen to them. I was new on the block and I was doing better than all of them. Well, not all of them, but most of these guys who made videos screaming into the motherfucking mics. Screaming. Talking about how that ex-wife wronged them. Instead of getting themselves together, they should have stopped making videos. They're being mad at everybody. So, understanding how things are. You see, I don't make MGTOW content anymore because I've sort of moved past it. I feel like MGTOW, especially on social media, is becoming more and more of men who just, they can't get nowhere. You know? And because they can't get anywhere, they latch on to something that they see. Okay? But I promise you there are MGTOWs out there who make really good content, really good information. Some of these guys are worth listening to. Then you got some of these guys who I wouldn't recommend you listening to, because it's a bunch of, stuff they done took from other people. Then you got guys who are incels who are calling themselves MGTOWs now, But this goes along with what I've said about male spaces and the women who go into these spaces. Because what we have to understand is women don't like to, women don't like to just be around each other. Women want to be where the men are. And they will study us to learn, And so, and once they figure out, once they've sort of learned certain things, then they will go into, we understand you, we get what you're saying, just to have a footnote there. But I'm just telling women, listen, you can understand an ideology all you want to. Okay? But what you have to understand is when you make content, you're going to invite criticism. And it's not even from the logical thinking dudes. It's from the dudes who hate women anyway. And you have to understand that. Now, in regards to the secondary part of the stream, shout out to Jarrell Harrison. I wanted to speak on sort of like women in male spaces again. Shout out to Willie Beeman again. Says she needs the YouTube validation because her wedding got pushed back. Really? Damn, Willie, where you get that information from? Where did Willie get that information from, family? Shout out to you, man. I've been making videos for about 4 years, since I was 25 years old. You know what I'm saying? I really had to look inside myself. And by looking inside myself and internalizing where I was, I felt like I wanted to grow and progress by making content that would help other people see things, my perspective, and through the mistakes that I've made, And it would also help me. It would also help me because I'm always trying to grow, And because I'm trying to grow, I don't want to regress back into the guy that I was. I felt like I'm mentally stronger, socially more aware. I can read people a lot more. I always had the wherewithal, but there was just certain times where I really wanted to just understand women more and more, Now, whenever I've come across women through the years, some of them have always been, I need your validation to prove that I'm a better woman than people think I am, And that's all it would be. That's all it would be, is them trying to seek validation through being liked by you. And once they get that, they feel different. Now they feel like they have that validation, they can move on, that nothing was wrong with them. But you can't go through life, seeking a pat on the back and being told that nothing is wrong with you, because we can always improve something in ourselves. We can always improve on who we are. Always. There's never a time when we can't improve on who we are. So I want y'all to understand that me making this response to this female, this is not me having disdain towards women who seek to understand MGTOW. Okay, it's basically me speaking on emotions and how when you get criticized, you can't handle it. You know, you like when people tell you how attractive you are. You like when people tell you that you would make a good girlfriend or a good wife. But it's all about what you do and how you conduct yourself. It's all about how you're able to find that man who is going to give you what you seek. And that is that ultimate validation that a woman seeks, especially when she gets married or even when she has a child. You have women who have children because they want to feel loved. I mean, that does happen, you know, that does happen. But also, the dating game has changed so much. And I think because it has changed, you have women going into male spaces they're picking out certain men in order to give them that affirmation that nothing is wrong with them. Instead of them looking in the mirror. And what happens is they get what they're seeking and then they go out there and it still doesn't work. It's because they refuse to change who they are. And as a man, you should never lower yourself to being somebody's validation tool. Okay? Because once you've done that, whenever they need to feel good about themselves, then they're going to reach out to you. When that boyfriend they were with breaks up with them, they're going to go back to you. They're going to go into male spaces until they find something that they're looking for. But let me tell you something. If you have to go into male spaces to learn about how to deal with a man, you've already lost and you're going to continue to lose. Because if you can't get a man to respect you and love you as a woman that you are, you're doing something wrong. You're doing something wrong. The dating market is unforgiving because if you're not a woman at the top of your prime, you're going to get overlooked. Because men are seeking women who are at an age where they're still attractive, the body's still tight, they don't have any children. Those women are getting chose first over everybody. So if you are a woman, let's say you've gotten a little older, you gained some weight, you know, your relationships continue to fail, is because you have not chosen to look yourself in the mirror and fix what's wrong with you. Which is what you got to do, man. That's what you got to do. The wall will always and forever be undefeated because you have women, man, they don't understand men in 2018. Even I think men understand women in 2018. Going into 2019, I think we understand women now more than we ever have. This is why you have women increasingly going into these male spaces. You got women who they will link up with other women and talk all this crap, but at the end of the day, they're still trying to go back to men to look for that attention, to look for that validation that they just ain't getting. No woman can give them that. No amount of bashing men is going to get you that. So that's why you always seek to have us around you. Now, I would never want to be cool with the guy who sits around making excuses for the behavior of dysfunctional women. Because let me tell you something, dysfunctional women are going to mess it up for everybody. Just like the dysfunctional men and, you know, these so-called men going your own way, they will always make it tough for other men who go their wrong way. They're sitting up there going off on women in comment sections, but they're hitting them up in their DMs. Trust me, I'm not going to no female hitting her up in no DMs after I done went off on her. Most of the times when I make videos, you know, women come to me. If I made a certain video that they felt like they didn't like, or they felt like I, you know, went in too harshly, they come to me. I don't go to them. I don't care if they're celebrities or not, content creators or not. They come to me. I don't go to them. So let me tell you something, man. The best way that women can succeed nowadays is to actually understand what a man wants nowadays. And you need to find out if you are that type of woman who can give that man what he wants. Don't shame him. Don't get mad because you didn't get chose. Chose. Don't get mad because the men that you want ain't choosing you. Just fix yourself. Just fix yourself. If you feel like you're a woman who deserves the best, then you got to put yourself in a position to be the best, you know? Because men ain't waiting. Men are going to go out there and date and be with who they want to be with. And you should do the same. You know, that perfect guy is just not going to come along, okay? Everybody has flaws. You have flaws. I have flaws. Everybody's got flaws. But it's up to you to fix them. You got to fix them. I'm always trying to fix my flaws every single day because I know I'm not perfect, but I refuse to become insecure about little things, you know? People criticize me for the littlest of things, but it's okay because I expect it. And I feel like with the video that this young lady made, I felt like she allowed her emotion to get the better of her. When really what she should have looked at is the other videos that were made by women towards different groups. And look at the responses they got. They didn't get welcoming responses. People were heavily critical of them because when you don't see somebody who has the type of life that she would claim that a good woman would have, then men are going to look at you in a skeptical manner. Shout out to Shelly, the late fee. All right? We're always trying to improve as a people. But you need to make sure that you put yourself around people who actually care about you. Because if you don't put yourself around people that care about you, you're going to put yourself around people who don't care about you. And they're going to allow you to just be wild out and do whatever you want to do while they laugh at you behind your back. They done helped you, ruin your relationship. And they laugh about you behind your back because they realize that you're a bit weak-minded because you don't respect yourself. You got to respect yourself first. That's the only way a man is going to really take you seriously. But yeah, when it comes to making these videos about men going their own way and wanting to be a part of male spaces, I have to ask you why. Why would you want to be a part of a male space? That's the one thing. Because, if I'm a man, why would I want to be part of a female space? Like what am I going to talk about with you? It's like me making a video about colorism and talking about how I'm on the side of dark-skinned women. But, I'm not dating a dark-skinned woman. And then if they're critical of me, I have to expect that because they don't understand me. They don't know me. They don't know who I'm dating. So they're going to be skeptical of me. They're going to think that I'm pandering. They're going to think that I'm, just looking for attention. Let's build upon a better us, We can all look in the mirror and find things that we can fix and fine-tune, Not everybody's perfect. None of y'all are perfect. I don't expect y'all to be perfect. I'm not perfect at all. There's a lot of things that I want to improve on, that I want to do. I want to be better at, Shout out to Dollar Washer. Say when men go make it to a red pill, women lose their power. I think women who are controlling, definitely, because they're controlling people. You can't be controlling. No, never be controlling, Be in control of yourself instead of trying to be in control of other people, Shout out to everybody that's here. We're coming up on a new year. People. We can all do better, We can all do better. We can all look to better ourselves, We can all seek to be better men. And even you got women out there who can be better women. But when it comes to the ideology of MGTOW, I think that's something that should be left alone, to be honest with you, because the ideology and the acronym has changed so much over the last couple of years. It has. It has changed a lot over the years. Shout out to Moonlight Wright. Said, what's up, Jay in chat? What's going on, Moonlight? But I would say shame on you dudes who are hitting this woman up in her inbox or her DMs, but then you're on YouTube either making videos about her or in her comment section disrespecting, well, being what she claims being disrespectful. Shame on you, because she's going to use that against you. You have to understand that. She's going to use that against you, you know? She's going to use that against you. The MGTOW just, it's changed. They don't need you to make videos about them. You know, if you are a woman if you feel like you're a good woman, then you don't need to tell me that you're a good woman. I'll already know that. I already will know that you're a good woman. There's no need to tell me. Your actions will speak for that. Your actions will tell me a lot about you. That is why if you are a woman and you want to be a part of this particular platform, you want to be a part of what I do, you need to be a woman that's not trying to overdo it. Yeah, shout out to the Sigma males. You need to be a woman somebody who stands out of the way and go about your business and being a better woman. Choosing the right men to be with. Don't choose stereotypes. Too many women are choosing stereotypes, and then it doesn't work out. Now they mad at all men. They're mad at all men because what they thought was the right type of guy for them ended up being the wrong type of guy. So now all men are lumped in the same category. Now we all ain't shit. We all emotional and illogical. We all just trying to sleep with all these different women. Do you know why the Sigma males are feared? Because Sigma males aren't out here trying to prove something to somebody. What's going on, Sigma philosophy? I just seen some of your videos the other day. The Sigma males are out here being themselves. Sigma males are out here building, controlling, operating. They are the true power behind most of the success in companies and businesses out there. I don't care what these motherfuckers are saying. You know? We don't have to go out there and prove nothing and thump our chests. That's for these so-called alpha males to do. And I say so-called because I don't see a lot of dudes stepping up and standing up to these women who are controlling these offices at these jobs, who are out there pointing their finger in men's faces and daring them to do something. You know? I don't see a lot of these so-called alphas out there doing that shit, man. They stand in the background, but when when the coast is clear, when the coast is clear, they're coming out bumping their chest. But guess what the Sigma males are doing? The Sigma males are building, running, and controlling companies. and they don't even have to brag about it. They're the type of men who are rich and successful, and they drive regular vehicles. They don't dress in an attention-seeking way. You don't even know what they got because they ain't got to tell you shit. And they're always getting shit done. They don't have to brag. They let the power of what they build speak for itself. They are the ones who hire and fire all of these people out there who always got something to say. You know? But at the end of the day, you're employees. At the end of the day, you're employees. You're not running and operating shit. Stop thumping your chest. We don't believe you. You need more people. Okay? We don't believe you. You need more people. You know? It's best to maneuver. Let me tell you something. But also in society today, when you are a Sigma male, you can maneuver way better because you understand the landscape. You understand the social justice warriors and their just destruction of all things in society. And you know how to maneuver around them and get them under your thumb. Like a lot of these celebrities are doing and a lot of these politicians have shown y'all to do. So understand that, man. Tell you, man, crazy. Men will always be the builders in society, the protectors. They'll be the ones on the front lines fighting in wars. That's why women aren't. Why do y'all think a lot of women aren't so, geeked to be on the front lines? Because they don't want to die. They're self-preservators. They want to preserve their life. That's what they want. But I don't see some of these, guys who are so-called alphas. I don't see y'all stand up to these social justice warriors. They're in your face. You're not in theirs. And Sigma males, we stand on the sideline like, man, wrong strategy. Wrong strategy, brother. That's not gonna end well, brother. Shout out to everybody that's here. Shout out to everybody that's here. Y'all got to stand up to those, disgusting feminists, them pink, red, blue-haired feminists and social justice lames who always want to control narratives and destroy comic books and destroy movies and destroy sports. Yeah, Unique, I'm in a very good mood, Jay. How about you? I mean, look at what's going on, man. Look at how everybody wants to be inclusive of everything. Nobody wants to have their own groupings. Women can have their own groupings, but as men, especially if it's a male space that's not led by a woman, I mean, we're going to have to share it up. Y'all got to share it up. Y'all got to make some room. Make some room. But make sure, man, if you're going to have a woman around, make sure she's the right one. No, she can't be no feminist. She can't be one of these social justice, complainers. Not out here trying to seek attention. They in the background. They good, man. They in the background. They good. They not out here seeking no attention. No, I don't need no woman that can't get no man telling me how to live my life. Because most of these chicks who claim they're feminists and social justice warriors, they can't get or keep a man. A dude will sleep with them, but that's about it. That's about it, family. Y'all can't keep, you can't get, but you can get. You can get the D, but you can't keep it for very long. Because you always going to end up alone at home with your cats or dogs or whatever animals you have. And you'll be on social media outraged about this and outraged about that. We need equality. Keep them borders open. Yeah, keep the borders open until you have immigrants in your neighborhood who can't speak a lick of English and is running you out of there. Yeah, let's keep the borders open. Let's keep the borders open, and then hopefully they go to your neighborhood. Shout out to everybody that's here. It's not going to be a long stream. Just wanted to come and give information to the people. And make sure that y'all subscribe to Jaye the Black live streams too. We'll be going live over there. Again, this mainly, I come over here on the weekends. I'm just here on the weekends. This is a weekend thing. This Anthropic one was good. Why keep the borders open if you cannot keep your legs closed? That's a good point, the rapper. Very good point. That's a very good point. You want the borders open, but your borders never stays closed. Never stays closed, you know? Need to keep them, you know. I think both should be closed, you know. All right. Shout out to everybody that's here, man. People gonna complain, people gonna say things, but at the end of the day, you gotta keep it 100. Keep it 100 at all times, people. Let's build the cardboard. Make sure y'all like the stream, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to this channel if you're new. Subscribe, hit the notification bell. Also, make sure, shout out to everybody who support me on Patreon. Shout out to the patrons. Y'all have been hanging in there with me. I appreciate that. I want to give a big F you to the fake supporters. You know who you are. You will get no acknowledgement from me. I don't care if you come in my chat rooms or comment sections. If you're on some fake shit, you get no support from me. You know, go and try to befriend people who don't like me. Go continue to do that. Continue to be fake. Continue to delete your pledges like a bunch of hoes. Continue to do all that. And I'm going to continue to be consistent and do me. Okay? Shout out to the mods. Let's see. Yeah, David, I know you be supporting. So, I mean, a black woman's kryptonite is a big butt white chick. They said the black woman's kryptonite is a big butt white chick. Well, I mean, shit, you know, Instagram is full of white chicks who are a little bit thick in a lot of areas. Yeah, fakers get no love, man. And y'all know who the fuck you are. And I know who the fuck you are. Okay? I know who you are. I know all things. I know everything. I know all things. You may not think I know, but I know exactly. I know exactly what's going on. Can't get nothing over on me. Be realer than real and real and real. But shout out to everybody here. Y'all are a good group of people. I really appreciate everybody coming through, man. Y'all made this stream good, man. Misanthropic One, man, I'm telling you, bro. They're trending. They're on memes, you know? They're on memes now, man. I don't know. They're on the memes and shit, man. The new picture. These chicks, and they're doing fitness video. They're doing fitness videos too. God damn. Well, that's it, folks. I'll see y'all in the next stream. Make sure y'all go and follow the other channels. Also follow me Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. And I'm even on minds.com, people. Can you believe that? Even on minds.com too. I'll see y'all.